What if I told you that everything that you've learned up to this point about manifestation and visualizing your goals has been completely wrong? What a lot of people are telling us to do is visualize the end goal. Okay, so if you want a beautiful house, right, they're telling you sit there and visualize this house. Okay, the visualization technique, it works well, but what they're telling you to visualize is incorrect. Like, you shouldn't be focusing on the end goal. You shouldn't be focusing on the house, okay? Because right now you're over here. There's a lot of time and resources between you and this end goal. So what do we do, right? Well, when I lay it out like this, it makes it a lot simpler when we look at it from a logical point of view, okay? So there are going to be a lot of steps on your way to this house. So rather than visualizing the house, what we need to do is we need to visualize the steps to take to get to the house, okay? So what's the first thing we need to do? Well, we need to save up some money, okay? So how much money do we need to save to buy this house? $500,000, okay? $500,000 to get to that house. Then after the $500,000, you know, we've got to hire people, and there's lots of like planning and moving and all that stuff is probably going to be between making that money and spending it on the house, right? Now let's go ahead and reverse engineer this a bit more. Like, what's it going to take to get to this $500,000, right? That's what you have to think about next. And there's just going to be a lot of steps between here. You might even have to get a new job. That might be the first step, okay? But don't visualize the end goal. Visualize the first step that it's going to take to get to that end goal. And visualize it on a regular basis. And you're just going to continually move closer and closer to your goal. It might take time, but this visualization method is much better. There are not a whole lot of people out there talking about how to do this, like how to break down your visualization, right? People might talk about chunking out your goals and stuff like that, but when it comes to things like The Secret and Think and Grow Rich and all of those like old books and like old practices around the law of attraction, they never talk about taking the tangible steps to get where you're trying to go. And I just feel like that's such a mistake that people are making. So when you lay in bed at night and you're right here, first of all, you have to think about the steps it's going to take you to get to the end goal, right? And once you think about the steps that it takes, you have to like visualize the steps, okay? So if you have to get a higher paying job, or if you have to start a side hustle to start saving money, you want to visualize yourself doing that, okay? So when you lay down in bed at night, after you've planned this all out and you have an idea of how to get there, that step is what you need to be visualizing. Don't look at what's important to others, because a lot of times we think our goals are what other people want for us. But really think about what you want for yourself. What would make you happy? And then use this process that I talked about, because visualizing it is going to make it a lot easier to take action. Really, like, you can have anything that you want. It might take time, it might take resources. You may have to sacrifice some things along the way. But if you have something that's like really important to you, when our brains see this visualization, what it does is it plays it out like it's a real event. Your brain can't tell the difference. Your subconscious can't tell the difference between the action that you're taking here and a real event. So it's really like practice and confidence building when you can visualize something. But if you're visualizing this house already, it's just not tangible, okay? Like, your brain doesn't understand what to make of it. So when you go to take action, it's like, okay, well, how do I get there? So again, I can't stress this enough. Visualize the easy steps and make sure it's a goal that's really important to you. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please, please, please share it with a friend. I think that, you know, everyone needs to see this. Everyone needs to understand this concept, because it's not fair for people to continue trying really hard to reach their goals and doing what they've always been told to do, but not getting the results that they hope for, okay? So either teach someone this process, or share this video. Share it with a friend who needs to see it, okay? And also, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. It would help me out so much, and it'll help more people get to see this video. So I hope to see you guys in the next one, and I'll see you later.